What is happening, YouTube? It's your boy Phil here with Phil Rides. And I'm doing a little bit of a different type of video today. I kind of touched on it a little bit in one of my ride videos. And I basically, want to kind of put my story out there just so that, folks know where I'm coming from when I talk about certain things on my rides. And, and how I ended up here, doing what I'm doing now. For years, and to this day, I suffer from what's called general anxiety disorder, which basically means that I'm not comfortable in social situations. I'm not comfortable doing any kind of public speaking, even in a small setting. And, and just something as simple as going to the doctor or going to the grocery store could just send me into a panic where I literally have to leave and go get in the car and just take a breath. You know what I mean? And I suffered from this since, childhood. It's not something that happened to me all of a sudden. It's something I was just born this way. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything I did. Wasn't due to any kind of drug use or anything like that. It just happened. And it's just the way I lived my life. And, and I went ahead and I did that for my whole adult life. I'm 46, and I've been dealing with this since I'm a teenager. And, and I would never go out and do anything like, get into any kind of a sport. Get into motorcycle riding was just out of the question. As much as I wanted to for years, I just didn't have the courage to go take the course because I knew I was going to be around other people I didn't know. I was afraid I might have a panic attack while I'm there, which, for you folks out there that suffer from this, how embarrassing and how humiliating it could be. And, when people start paying attention, you're like, oh, something's weird going on with this guy. It just makes it worse, right? It gets to the point where you just got to leave, you just got to get out of there. So I never gave it a shot. And then I want to say probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I had a very old friend of mine that I've known since childhood that kind of suffered from the same thing. And he's like, well, have you gone to talk to anybody or see anybody about it? I'm like, no, I just live with it, He's like, man, go see a psychiatrist. Just go talk to a doctor, tell them what's going on, and, they'll be able to help you, and I was like, I guess maybe embarrassed to do that, or I just didn't want to accept that, it was that bad to where I needed to do that. But this is a friend that I trusted, and and he, when he explained what he was going through, it was exactly what I've been going through my whole life. And so long story short, I got in contact with a psychiatrist, and I see her every month. She's an amazing person, and she helped me immeasurably. Okay, it took a few months, just getting the right milligram dosage of what I take to deal with this, and it doesn't take away the problem, but it definitely helps for people to live a more normal life and be able to do things that maybe they weren't able to do before. Shortly after I began treatment, I became much more comfortable in my own skin. The panic attacks, for the most part, stopped. Every once in a while, I'll have something happen, but it's just, and it comes out of nowhere. It's for no reason. I'm not stressing about anything. It just happens. And, but after I started to get some help, now all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I'm not afraid to go take this basic riding course. I'm not afraid to get into something new. And it changed my life. It was really a game changer for me. And, so I took the basic riding course. I'm reading out of books, and, I'm doing public speaking, no panic attacks. I kind of, I did amazing in the course. I got everything. My nerves didn't get to me. There was no, I wasn't shaking to death. So, because normally that would have just screwed me all up. So, yeah, I went ahead and I did that. And then I found, like I said in one of my other videos, I had found a Kawasaki Vulcan S 650 in 2015 with like 1,800 miles on it. And I found this bike at a place called Patagonia Motorcycles in North Miami Beach. Look them up if you guys are down here. They have great deals on bikes. They financed it for me. My payments were nothing. Insurance is nothing, on that kind of bike. And I've been riding now for about 1.5 years. And that has opened up even more possibilities for me, because it's, once I started riding, and at first, of course, it was very nerve-wracking, and I had issues on, getting out there and getting on the bike, but that's normal stuff, that's just normal new rider stuff. And, it's normal to be afraid to get out into traffic and to do this, because you just don't know what to expect. You don't have the experience. And so I went ahead and, I did this. And I started riding 1.5 years ago, and this has been like the best therapy that I could have possibly had, as a person suffering from an anxiety disorder. Like, I forget everything when I'm out there on the road, like any stress, troubles, all the, BS, it's just gone. I'm worried about the ride, and I'm concentrating on the ride. And it's probably one of the greatest forms of therapy. And guys, I highly encourage you, just if you have these types of issues, go get some help. Just go talk to somebody, talk to your doctor about it. Let them refer you over to, a psychiatrist. If you have any type of insurance, mental health is covered. So just, go talk to somebody and just, get the help. Because it will change your life. You'll be able to actually go out and do the things that you've been wanting to do, that maybe you've been dreaming about doing for years and just didn't have the courage, or, just couldn't, get yourself to that point to where you can go do something that you want to do without going into a complete panic just because it's something new and you just don't know how you're going to react. So I highly encourage it. Go get help. Go see somebody and get yourself a darn motorcycle, because let me tell you something, this has changed my life immeasurably. I'm constantly thinking about, hey, where am I going to go on the bike today? And it's all I think about, like, where am I going to ride? Where am I going to go? And of course I started this little YouTube channel, which again would have been out of the question 5 years ago. Like, no way. I'm putting myself out there, right? No way. But, but again, I'm not afraid to do that now, because, once I got treatment, it just changed everything. So that's it, guys. I'm not going to make it a real long video. I do love the Kawasaki Vulcan S 650. For you guys out there that are new to riding or just looking to get into riding, I've done a lot of research, man. And I'm going to tell you, there's just... what a great bike to learn on. It really is just a fantastic bike. I love my Roxanne, as I call her. It's what my wife calls my girlfriend. She is treating me very nicely. I've done a lot of mods, which you can see in some of the other videos. I just did a mod update, I think, yesterday. But yeah, it's great. It's really great. So I just wanted to kind of share that experience with you guys, and and just maybe it reaches that one person that's having issues, and if I can get that one person to go get help and go do the things that they really are going to enjoy doing in life, I'm good with that, even if it's one person, because I was that one guy, and I just, refused to go get help for a lot of years. So anyways, guys, I hope you're having a blessed week. I'm actually working right now. I had a little bit of dead time. But anyways, I hope you guys have a terrific week. God bless. And, if you have any comments about this, or you want to ask me anything, certainly just leave your comments down in the comments section. I'm happy to answer any questions. or talk to you about whatever we need to talk about. But guys, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.